You're welcome to Star Chat, your most compelling destination for legacy conversations where stories unfold, leadership is demystified, and the headlines are heard. Right here on Star 103.5 FM. So tonight, we shine the spotlight on a formidable mind in Ghanaian politics and law. A young but accomplished leader whose journey is all about dedication to public service, legal brilliance, and regional development. On the 22nd of March 1979, he got into this great planet of ours, raised with deep roots in the Western region. He hails from Efia. He completed his O and A level education at Adisado College, Adisco, and Prempeh College, 94, 96 respectively. He continued his tertiary education at the University of Development Studies, UDS, and he attained Bachelor of Arts in Integrated Development Studies in 2002 and a Master of Science in Development Planning as well in 2007. He's been around, gone to the University of London, studying, LLB, and has his experience at the Ghana School of Law, and now he stepped onto the political arena. He served as board secretary before then at the Ghana Revenue Authority, that's GRA, where his grasp of governance, fiscal policy, and organizational management earned him respect and recognition. As a lawyer, our guest has built a solid reputation in legal practice, where his sharp advocacy and command of the law made him a trusted counsel in the courtroom. But his calling extended beyond the courtroom. With an unwavering passion for development, he stepped into the political arena, earning the mandate of the people of Effia Constituency as the MP, that's the Member of Parliament. Today, he's here with us, but he's also sitting in the august house, where his voice echoes the aspirations of his people, from education, youth empowerment, to infrastructure and economic growth. We're celebrating this family man beyond politics and law, a vocal champion for his constituents, and is carrying the mantle of the new patriotic party MPP with pride, and pursues policies aimed at boosting economic opportunities, improving social infrastructure, and amplifying local voices in national affairs. Join us this evening as we unpack the journey, insights, and vision of this dynamic lawyer turned lawmaker, and is exploring his unique blend in this. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Lawyer Isaac Boamah-Nyarko, Member of Parliament for Effia Constituency. Welcome. How are you doing, Honorable?
I'm very good, Bola.
And you look it.
Physically, yes.
Yes.
Mentally strong, too.
Mentally strong as well.
Yes.
An accomplished lawyer, committed legislator. I mean, a servant leader, I call you. And you're welcome to Star Chat.
Thank you so very much, Bulari, for the opportunity.
Right. So tonight, like I said, we're going to unpack everything. All we need to know is only on Star 103.5 FM right here in Accra. If you're listening to us in Sekondi Takrade, that is your base. It is on Empire 102.7 FM. If you are in Kumasi as well, it's Ultimate 106.9 FM. Star Chat is brought to you by Johnny Walker and Star Assurance. So once again, my name is Bolare, right here on your number one personality show, Star Chat. So Lawyer Isaac Boamah-Nyarko, once again, welcome. Tell us about your day. How was it like today?
It's been a very tiring but very interesting day. I had gone on a journey with the Energy Committee of Parliament through Tamale, I believe on Wednesday, came through, we started on Monday and then came to Bui Power Plant to have a meeting with the management of Bui, and then from Bui on Tuesday came to Kumasi. So we were in Kumasi again to meet VRE at the Aomaso Power Plant, and then came back to Accra yesterday night. I had to fly to Takrade early this morning to participate in our maiden Teachers Awards in Effia Constituency.
A busy week indeed.
And then had to come back this evening for this program. So, yes, it's been a very busy week.
Right.
Yes.
You must welcome. You know, you are a first time in Parliament and your party is in opposition. How is Parliament for you?
Parliament has been good so far. Before I went into Parliament, there had been a lot of talk about first-timers and whether we would be given the opportunity to express ourselves and contribute to parliamentary activities. And so I went into Parliament with a very open mind. Of course, having practiced law and worked in GRA for about 22 years, I still knew there was a lot more to explore in the House of Parliament. So it's been good. We learned a lot from the beginning, but very quickly had to step in because, as you know, our numbers in Parliament from the minority has really dwindled, and so we needed to bridge the gap and face the NDC squarely.
And so for you, say that it's been good for you.
It's been very good.
You've been vocal, you've been out there. You think that it's been a smooth sail?
Yeah, so it's not been that smooth, but we had to pay the price. We had to learn faster.
Right.
We had to commit to a lot of parliamentary. You know, in Parliament we deal a lot more with the standing orders and the Constitution. So Constitution, as a lawyer, that wasn't a problem, but to imbibe the parliamentary practices and the rules, I had to quickly learn so that we could be effective on the floor of the House.
Right.
And I think that has gone very well. And so far, I think when you come to Parliament, it's very difficult to even see that we are in there for the very first time.
I know, right? Like you're a first time. Already we have messages coming in, I believe that from your constituents and also friends alike. But, you know, some argue that Ghana's Parliament is becoming more partisan than people-centered. Do you agree? I mean, you have personally navigated this space. What is the experience like? You feel that it's become more partisan than people-centered?
We have a lot of partisanship in Parliament, particularly because almost all of us come on the ticket of a political party, except those who are independent. And so we practice also a whip system where traditionally a caucus would have to take a decision on a lot of matters and one has to be whipped. But on many scores, you have to also have your own beliefs, your own idea as to how you want to contribute in the House of Parliament. So we try as much as possible not to be overly partisan. One area that we don't practice partisanship actually is at the committee level.
Okay.
Because at the committee level, you are looking at issues from a non-partisan perspective, and then you want to do your best to promote government agenda and also to serve the people well and better. But on the floor of the House, that is where a lot of partisanship take place. But
so can you say here emphatically that at the committee level, clearly you are doing government business and it is not partisan and it's not that political?
Yeah, very much so. It has not been very partisan at the committee level, except in matters where you see clearly that government, as in the executive, is trying to bully its way through the majority. And so, as a minority, you want to stand firm and
a case in point will be what?
Oh, a lot of bills now that we've passed have come under a certificate of urgency.
Right.
If you take the Road Act bill came under a certificate of urgency. The Gold Board had to come under a certificate of urgency. The scholarship bill had to come under.
The minority had to push back at a point in time.
Exactly. And if you watch the Gold Board, we passed it at almost 3 a.m. And you ask yourself,
but Honorable, it's for the national good. So if it comes under a certificate of urgency, it should tell you how important, prime, and very crucial that is. Is that not so?
One thing is, when you pass a bill under a certificate of urgency, you stop Parliament from engaging broadly with other stakeholders. The executive will tell you they've done their own external and stakeholder consultation, but the bill is before Parliament. It is Parliament that passes the law, and so Parliament has to be convinced that the input of the majority of Ghanaians have come in, and so you are denying the Ghanaian people of that opportunity. And many a time, even with my experience in this house, a couple of the bills that we had passed, they turned out that some of the areas we had to come back quickly to do even amendments. And so it has its advantages and disadvantages, but if it is not too critical, like the Gold Board bill, what were we trying to say? You are only passing a legislation to establish a Gold Board, and the Gold Board is supposed to supervise the sale and management of gold business or trading in Ghana. And so even if it doesn't pass under a certificate of urgency, we, the members of Parliament, can be persuaded to fast track the process of passing the bill rather than doing everything in a day. And I think in that way you defeat...
You'd rather it had waited for some bit of time for some deliberations to have gone on with reason or specifically with regards to the Gold Board? If given the chance.
I just use Gold Board as an instance, but I've indicated almost...
You mentioned the road bill.
The scholarship bill, and NHIS amendment bill, the Mahama bill.
If you had your way,
yes,
you would have debated it for a while.
Of course, because if you look at bill passage, the agency passing it under a certificate of urgency should be an exception and not the norm. But it is becoming the norm rather than the exception. And what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, the Ghanaian people that we are trying to pass the bill for, they wouldn't have been carried along the process. And so the bills are passed, you get to know later that people say, I'm not even aware that this bill had come. You get stakeholders who come out and say, we were not adequately engaged in the process. And so I believe going forward, it shouldn't be a practice of government, because government does that knowing they have the numbers. And once you have the numbers, you think you can push everything.
But they will say they also mean well, and look, we have to get to work. So things must be done, and they are doing it the right way. Does that get you worried, or do you feel that these bills were rushed?
They were definitely rushed, and I'm not against passing bills under a certificate of urgency, but my concern and worry has to do with the detail. You see, Parliament, we are holding the trust of the people, and we have to be as detailed as possible. Coming into Parliament, the impression that people have is that it's a rubber stamp house, and so anything the executive chooses to pass, it will go through, and that narrative has to change. Parliament is an arm of government. Parliament ought to be independent on its own to scrutinize legislations that come. Parliament owns the right to pass laws, and so it shouldn't be seen that we do the bidding of the executive for its sake. The executive has a mandate to prepare it and submit to the House, and the House have to take time, go through it, and make sure we deliver something that will last the test of time.
Indeed.
And that is what I think we should be minded of.
Indeed, the test of time. Let's come to your constituency. I mean, some analysts have credited your victory in the Effia Constituency to the groundwork laid by your predecessor, Joseph Kudjo. How do you respond to this?
Yes, of course. Effia Constituency was created in 2012, and then it used to be Effia Kwesimintim, and it was plated with Kwesimintim. And our first member of parliament is Honorable Joseph Kudjo. Actually, today is his birthday.
Oh, really?
So let me take this opportunity to wish
right.
Honorable Joseph Kudjo, wherever he is, a very happy birthday and a very prosperous one as such. And so he laid the foundation for us in the Effia constituency. I always say that he served his people well. He contributed to the best of his ability over the 12-year period. It's only a matter of time that one has to end at some point for others to take it up and continue. And that was the message I sent to the people of Effia. I believe that he had paid his dues, and it was time for a new, fresh energy, fresh ideas to come and pick it up from.
And that is you.
Definitely.
So given your victory, as a reflection of your good political stewardship. I mean, yes, that's what they say with Joseph now handing over to you. Tell us, what do you have for the Effia residents? What are they to expect from their MP? Because somebody just sent in a message, Gifty sent in a message and says he should tell us in the 9 months what he's done in the constituency, or are we to wait for a miracle?
So much has happened prior to becoming an MP and post.
So even before you became an MP,
a lot of work.
What did you do for your constituency, Effia Constituency?
You know, Effia Constituency, I say, sits within the Sekondi Takoradi metropolis. Unfortunately, we are not bounded by sea like Takoradi or Sekondi, and we don't also have farmlands. We don't do cocoa, and we don't have mining land to do Galamsey.
Wow.
And so the only capital that we have is the human capital. And so if I want to assess any growth or development of my people, I look at it from the human capital point of view. And that has been my focus: 1, to improve education; 2, to build capacity of the people, including the youth; 3, to empower our parents and our mothers who do trading, because that is a predominant aspect of our community. And the greater part of it is to provide the basic infrastructure in terms of road network, in terms of water, in terms of quality health care for the people. And so as a parliamentary candidate, even before I became a parliamentary candidate, I was born and bred in the constituency. I've lived all my life there. I know how we started life in the constituency, and over the past 40 years, the kind of changes that we dreamt of, which had not become a reality.
So the question was, what have you done? You said before becoming the MP, as the PC, you did a lot of projects. Let's list 5 projects. And I know the people of Effia are listening. What have you done?
The biggest intervention I gave them was work opportunity. So I got a couple of the people, about 20 people. You know, I worked in Ghana Revenue Authority.
Okay, so you got them employed at GRA?
At GRA, definitely.
Oh.
Based on competence.
Okay,
definitely.
I was coming to that. Did you influence that? And was it based on merit? Was it, if you say you helped them to gain employment, what did you do? Did you massage the system?
Not at all. So, you know, GRA would ordinarily open up its opportunities for people to,
right.
So I need to guide them as to how to take advantage of the application processes.
So you facilitated,
guided them, prepared them.
Honorable, is that not favoritism, nepotism? Is that not tribalism? Because then you are at an advantageous position, serving as secretary to the board of GRA, pushing 20 people from your constituency alone to get to GRA. Honorable, that is serious.
That can be serious. When you take the global population of Ghana Revenue Authority of almost 7,000, and I tell you that
you took
my constituency only has 20 representatives, that is completely inadequate.
Right.
And if you take even those who come from the Western region, it's very, very low compared to other
so for you,
so it's just a matter of guidance. You know, not only there. I facilitated a lot for our teachers, getting teachers posted.
Okay.
More than 15 nurses.
What about the security service? Did you get people into police?
I tried, but I couldn't.
Oh, so it means that MPs can influence or push.
I wasn't an MP. All this is pre-MP. So at pre-MP.
So with the news that we've heard that, there's a protocol list, or MPs are privileged, or you can have a quota for them. Is that true? And be sincere with us.
Oh, very honest with you. It has never happened to me as an MP.
Okay.
I've engaged current MPs, those who had been there before me, and I'm inclined to believe that
that is not the case.
That's not the case. What will happen ordinarily is you hear that the service agencies are going to do recruitment, and so you have to find a way of seeking for assistance, and you seek the way either by engaging the ministers or engaging anybody that you think.
So it's never true that at least there's a quota or you are given a certain number to say, okay, maybe bring 5 from your constituency. That is not the norm.
Never. Just this evening before I came in, a lady texted me that she's heard that they are going to do military recruitment, and so she wants to buy the form and is texting me to see if I can be of assistance. I told her to buy the form, and when she completes it, send it to me, and then we'll see what we can do. So these are we are there to assist and support people.
Correct.
And a lot of the job opportunities I have given goes beyond public service. I have been in industry. I do private legal consultation. I've given a lot of opportunities in the private sector as well. But the easiest way people can see is when you state the public.
Yeah,
exactly. But a lot of job opportunities.
So for you helping your constituency, you've done that in the field or area of employment.
Yeah.
What about infrastructure?
Infrastructure, one big area I supported has been our roads.
Okay.
And you know,
but that road, Takrade getting it's very bad, especially at Effia. Have you sorted that out now?
That one is above my pay grade.
Oh, honorable.
That one even my former government couldn't complete.
The MPP.
Yes, they couldn't complete. And that was one of the reasons we paid a dear price for it.
Are you pushing for the NDC to do it?
No, they are doing it. It's something we have to fight for.
Oh, so the NDC
we are pushing them, of course.
What your government or party couldn't do?
Not that we couldn't do. We couldn't complete it. And we couldn't have completed all before December 7th because the financing had to come from somewhere.
Right.
We secured it to a bit. We wished government could secure all the money to complete it, which we couldn't.
Is it part of the big push?
It's part of the big push.
Would you then commend the government for actually factoring that in and saying that?
They have no choice. Why wouldn't they do it? Isn't it part of the country?
Would you commend them for doing that?
They are only continuing from where we began.
Is it difficult for you to say that? Because they could have said, okay, we'll come back to it later on.
Why would they say that? Why would they say that?
Because it's part of Ghana.
It's part of Ghana. It is their responsibility to continue from where we left off.
Will you give them a tap at the back?
I will give them a tap when they complete it.
Well, that is interesting to note. But let's get into your party proper. You are preparing towards January 31.
Yes.
That will be your presidential primaries?
That's correct.
That's correct?
Yes.
Wow. So many are also criticizing that it's too early to do that, early in the day for the MPP to go for its presidential primaries. What are your thoughts on that?
Bula, yes. I believe National Council were right in setting an early election for the party, particularly because when you look at our party's constitution, the election of presidential candidate is independent of our regular practices or choosing polling station or party executives. And in the wisdom of National Council, having come from a very devastated electoral defeat, it is important that we select our leader early and rally together, unite the party, prepare ourselves to get a spokesperson, a leader that is going to push the cause of us back into power in 2028. Of course, whether you do it now or you do it later, you go through it and do it. And I don't see whether if you are started from bottom up or top down, it would have any consequence or effect, because the decision of the party is bigger than individuals who sit as polling station executives. Any executive who votes upon the reflection of the sentiment of the people on the ground. And so I have no doubt that the larger party agrees with the position of National Council. It is important that we take this off our head. If you go through the bottom up, if you had said, okay, let's wait and do election at the polling station, go to electoral area, go to constituency, go to regional, a lot of things could have happened. There will be a lot of division. People would have known that because we are building up to elect a flag bearer, everybody would be entering into that area, and it would have caused a lot of division. We would have been more divided than allowing the current system to make a decision.
So for you, what the national officers have actually come out with, you are for it 100%, and you feel that January 31, albeit being very early in the day, it's okay.
Very much okay, because you need to settle this and rally to. We have a lot of work to do as a political party.
Okay.
Even the 2 years or 3 years is a very short time for us to go back to the good people of Ghana, speak to them, give them the assurances, let's apologize to them on the areas we thought we didn't do well, tell them the good things that we did, which today even the government of the day cannot disassociate from. A lot of
areas
things,
that you didn't do well. Honorable Boamah, tell me 2 areas that you, from where you sit, you feel that, look, my party didn't do well, and that accounts, for some of the reasons that we lost the elections in 2024. 2 areas.
Yeah, one I believe is that at some point in our second term, we were not listening to the concerns of the masses. So, for example, when we were passing the e-levy, though it was an IMF push for us to try and improve our revenue generation, and one easiest was to come through the e-levy bit, Ghanaians were against it. And so if you are a listening government, you should look at other alternatives beside it. So you
believe that the MPP government back then could have done better and not push the e-levy?
Of course, yes, because the people whom you are going to take it from say we don't like it. Even if it will go against them, you listen to them and do a lot more of engagement. You carry and rally them along, and then they will understand. But where you go through it and you say, what if you like it or not, this is how we can collect revenue to meet our revenue, I think that is not good enough.
And you pay dearly for that?
Of course, yes.
E-levy is one. The second one will be what?
Reshuffling of government appointees. I believe that the president, at some point, even if your ministers are performing, you still need to change and give others opportunity, or take people to different areas to create new ideas. And that is a way of gingering the system and letting people know. And you can't tell me that over the 8-year period, somebody should be good enough to serve one particular position for 8 years.
That was a big no for you.
That was a big no for me. You should be able to change, allow people to come in, others to step out to other portfolios, and then you get everybody involved in the decision-making process. And so I think that also wasn't good enough.
So given the chance, you feel that you would want to apologize to Ghanaians for this e-levy, and also your party embarking on reshuffle?
We owe it to the good people of Ghana to apologize to them.
You want to do that?
Yeah, I do that with all sincerity, that MPP as a political party could have done better in these areas and other areas, irrespective of the good things that we did, including whether bringing in the free SHS, whether the road infrastructure that we tried to build, whether the Agenda 111 we sought to improve healthcare delivery. We still ought to let the Ghanaian people understand that we're sorry for the other aspects that we didn't do well, and given the next opportunity, and we have said it time and again that we'll do better and we'll listen.
And you feel Ghanaians will give you that opportunity come 2028?
We offer the best leg for governance. We offer, you see, I always say, as a political party which is deeply rooted in property owning, we have been the only political party that has brought significant social interventions from President Kufuor's free health delivery system, NHIS. That is the biggest legacy President Kufuor gave to the good people of Ghana. That has transformed our ability to access health care. When you come to under Kufuor, the free SHS, up till today, it's the biggest opportunity for people who are moving from junior high school to senior high school to go and get themselves educated. The transformation that comes between JHS and SHS is amazing. And these are things that if a government doesn't think holistically about developing the human capital of its people, it wouldn't do.
So you say that for 2000, it was the NHIS.
Yes.
2016, it was free SHS, or even before.
Definitely.
2028, what is the campaign message of the MPP, considering that you just got out of power?
So I wouldn't be here to speak for the MPP in terms of our broader 2028 message. But I'm very optimistic from our 2024 campaign message, where our flag bearer, Dr. Boamah, talked about digitalizing the Ghanaian economy. Already a lot of work had gone in there. We talked about the ability, the interoperability. If you look at the success of the Ghana card, if someone had told me that within 8 years a government can roll out the Ghana card system to go to the level that we have today, that you can use the Ghana card to travel, you can use the Ghana card on all your banking transactions. You know, as a country, these are areas that we are very, very, we are not bold to enter into. We are not bold to break. But we've broken all the boundaries of digitalization.
So you are saying that, I mean, come 2028 and even before, fintech will be a big one for you. The digital economy is what you're going to campaign.
I just realized Elon Musk has hit 500
billion. Correct.
Where did he get it from?
No, certainly we know.
Exactly, from technology. You understand? So that is where to go. AI. His worth through AI has taken him way above.
So your campaign ahead of 2028 will be AI,
and that was why both ends, President, Vice President Mahama was talking about training 1 million
coders,
ICT people. Then Mahama said he also do 1 million coders. Okay, all thinking about it. Technology. Okay, but we are in September 2025, and you ask yourself, the 1 million coders, have we started?
We'll ask the Minister for Communications, because he says work has been done, and I know some companies have come in to support.
But when
maybe we rolled out soon.
When you come up, these are major policy. It's more bigger than Nkoko Nketinketi.
The 1 million coders.
Yeah, it's bigger than Nkoko Nketinketi. What is Nkoko Nketinketi? That one you are only supplying. Last time the minister said he's doing 1 million or 5 million.
But they are launching it soon, and that is also providing some livelihood.
It's good to do in Nkoko Nketinketi.
It's not everybody that can get into technology. It's not everybody that's gone to school. Yes.
It's good to do in Nkoko Nketinketi.
Yes.
Just for the survival of those who are not up there to be able to push our economy.
Correct.
But the future of this country is for those who go into this ICT.
But it starts from somewhere. If you don't eat, how can you get the strength?
Exactly. So all I'm saying is that do Nkoko Nketinketi. But if you can initiate Nkoko Nketinketi, your priority also should go to the coders.
1 million coders.
If you push 1 million people into coding and ICT, it's a big transformation in your economy. What is your youth population?
Okay. So it's interesting. And talking about that, then I get where you are drifting in terms of your flag bearer. If you are looking at technology and where you were, because you have Dr. Yaw Duchum in there, Dr. Boamah is in there, Dr. Brian Champon is in there, Kwabena Japan engineer is in there, Akumpreku Kennedy Japan is in there. I call them like the top 5 or so or more. Anyone special that you are rooting for? Are you still going to stand by your flag bearer 2024?
So that is what we are campaigning on, the message of the flag bearer 2024. The party has not made a decision to change. If the party changes its leadership direction, then we will listen, we will come back and fashion out something for it. But the message we carried into 2024 and the vision of the flag bearer is still alive. It is still strong. Ghanaians, they didn't listen because we had messed up the economy. People's pockets people were not feeling good in their pockets, irrespective of the things that we did. But over time, the Ghanaian is still looking at what the party did, some of the good things we did once we apologized, and we're able to give them a new hope and a new direction. So for me, the party is on course. The party need not necessarily change its direction.
Do you believe that the party should retain Dr. Boamah as its flag bearer?
He's overly competent.
He's overly competent.
Overly competent.
Amongst these men, Dr. Brian Champon is in there. Dr. Yaw Duchum, former Minister for Education, pushing very hard. Engineer Kwabena Japan says he's been with the party. He knows it, in and out. Kwabena Japan is in there. Kennedy Japan is also in there.
They are all fantastic people, but I always say we are.
You believe that Dr. Boamah stands tall?
Primus inter pares.
First among equals.
He's the first among equals. From my perspective, I believe he's going through the mail. He's been there as a vice presidential candidate for 8 years. He served as vice president for 8 years. And if someone serves as an education minister or an agric minister or a board chairman, and then you have someone who served as a vice president, the difference is big. So all of them may come with different competencies, but the exposure, the experience, the lessons learned, he himself as Dr. Boamah knows the weaknesses of the past government. And so in his message for 2024, he was even disassociating himself from some of the policy directions that he may have disagreed but couldn't have said that openly because he was part of the government. And so once you have an opportunity to stand alone, he has so much repertoire of knowledge. And I say, even when you take President Mahama today, he is supposed to be doing a little better because he had the first time opportunity to serve as vice president and a president. And so he comes into the position of a president today without fear.
So you think that President Mahama is doing well in his second term?
Oh, he started with some good initiatives.
Honorable, is a question. Don't stammer.
No, I would have given
I'm looking you straight in the eyes.
Oh,
do you feel that President Mahama is doing well? You're saying that seemingly he's doing better.
Because I judge him on two legs.
Yes.
And the first leg is economy, which he started well and is good for now.
He's good for now. On a scale of 1 to 10, where will you score President Mahama?
Well, let me give my second leg.
Yes.
Then we can judge him
together.
No problem. My second leg had to do with our commitment to protect our environment and this fight against the illegal menace, which is Galamsey. He has fallen flat, completely failed.
You think so? As compared to your government?
Oh.
He set up the blue, guard.
Blue water
the
guard.
coast. Yes.
Did you read one newspaper reporter saying that the Galamsey people are impregnating the blue water
I saw the
guards?
article today, but how true is that?
You believe it's false?
No, I'm asking. You are saying
somebody reported it based on information. I have
that they are impregnating.
You don't think that they are using the Galamsey money to impregnate the same blue water guard girls?
Really?
Yes.
And you believe that?
Why should you doubt it?
Is there empirical evidence to back that claim?
Let them call all the blue water guard ladies to appear before us and judge their stomach whether they are.
Many of them are pregnant.
You go and check.
Wow. So Galamsey economy, no problem. 2 legs. Scale of 1 to 10. Where will you said he
50,
started well?
50 minus 50 is what?
50 minus 50.
Yes.
No, but we're saying scale of 1 to 10. How will you grade President Mahama?
I gave him 50 for the first, 50 for the plus 50 minus 50. Where do we get to?
Honorable, we're saying on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, so on that score, I can say that 5.
Yes. So
5,
give him 5.
5 over 10.
I don't mind.
You don't mind. So 50%. Yes, that is average then.
Yes, but we didn't vote for an average president.
Yeah, but that is 9 months. And if he's at average, he has a tenure of 4 years.
If the first year you get 5, the likelihood that when you get to second and third year you get 3 or 2.
Oh no, that's hasty generalization, because that can be also argued out to say that look, you are now climbing, you are warming up.
In your first
like
year,
an aeroplane, you are taxiing.
In your first year, you have goodwill to take all the strong decisions.
Yes, he's now looking at the system. The monies are coming in there. He's actually plugging, the leakages here and there, the holes. So maybe second year, then you take off properly. How about that?
We wait for second year.
Do you wish him well?
I wish Ghana well, including President Mahama. I believe that President Mahama should do so well that in the next election we will be campaigning on higher levels. Our level of political discourse is so low.
Really, as a country?
As a country. Our comparatives are so low. We need to raise the game. So if Mahama had kept the dollar to a cedi at 10, then conversation will be how to bring it down to 8 or 7. Then the economy will be growing. But you brought me from 14 or 15 to 10, and we are now at 13.5. Where are we going? So now another conversation around will be, by next year, if we get to 14, we did 17, you did 15, we did 14, and then we're going nowhere. So I wish him well. he should do and improve and meet all his political, do the do the big push, do all of that. Then you challenge me to come with superior knowledge, superior information
that is fair.
to build this country.
Which of President Mahama's policies do you applaud him for, sincerely? Which of his policies, Honorable Boamah?
I seriously, Bola, to be honest with you, I don't have one policy.
Oh, there's a Jumerua. He's doing it. You think he's not done?
As a member of parliament and you being here,
yes,
the terms are there. Ejumera, there. You talk about,
but why he has done that? Look,
no, they have not done anything there. We talked about it, but they have not released even money.
Today I saw the Minister for Youth. I saw the Vice President.
What were they doing?
Ejumera recounting what they've done and all.
What did they say they've done? All the ministries have not even received their budgetary allocation.
They've not received. So how are they paying their staff? How are they?
Salary is paid different.
Yes.
Money to run the ministry. None.
But the roads, I mean, look at the Accra and
they
Sawam
had to
road.
Go and do demonstration and threaten us over
they paid the contractor. He's working. Won't you commend President Mahama for
that? Why should the government, if you have the resource to give to agencies to develop and to build their ministries, why should you wait for a demonstration before you release funds?
He was working and studying the process. He was going through it. There are legal implications to it.
For 9 months. For 9 months, the things that you expect government to roll out and count them, we've mentioned them as launched.
They are about to take off. How about that?
So we wait for the takeoff. Yes, and I want them to take off because it has grounded for a long while. 9 months.
You think the government is not spending?
At all. I sit on the Finance Committee of Parliament. I saw the budget that we approved. And I am coming from parliamentary committee meetings, and even as a house, we have challenges with releases. With releases from the ministry, yes.
Wow.
So, we have to speak truth to ourselves. The point is, the minister is struggling to keep the economy where it is. He believes that you have to stifle releases so that we can keep our economic numbers down. He is waiting for IMF to give him another green light so that, and that is why the IMF people
but isn't that prudent management? I know the IMF folks are in town. Isn't that prudent management of the economy? You're actually gauging, you are being strategic about it and all of that, and that's what the minister is doing.
You are killing the economy.
The minister is killing the economy?
You are not gauging the economy. You are killing the economy. The economy thrives on releases, strategic releases, and so you don't withhold and leave everything hanging or standing and say that you are keeping the macroeconomic stability. And so you have to know where to put your investments.
And that is what they are about to do, or maybe they are doing.
We are 9 months. We approved the budget only for a year.
Is it not about time?
Now 10 months.
Yes. Okay.
We have only 2 months to the end of the year. So all the things that you said in the budget that you are going to release money for, are we going to do that in 60 days? Did we run the economy only on 60 days? Are you sure you can do all these things in 60 days? So we will come back next year and everything they talked about this year is a rollover.
We have some messages coming in, and you can also join us right here on the show. Honorable Isaac Boamah-Nyarko. You have a lot of following on Facebook. A lot of messages are coming through. But folks can also send us WhatsApp messages on 055-288-0216 or 053-518-3317. My name is Bolare, and you're on Starr 103.5 FM. Honorable Isaac Boamah-Nyarko, MP for Effia Constituency, is here with us. So this one is coming from Lucy. Lucy is actually in your constituency, and Lucy says that, is it true that Joseph Kujo was disappointed he defeated him at the primaries and didn't campaign for him openly? Was he disappointed his predecessor didn't want him to win? Is that true? Did anything like that happen? Be frank.
I can't speak to that as a fact. There are matters that came to my attention.
Oh, so you got to your attention.
But I don't want to believe that. At the end of the day, I want to in a difficult moment, and I believe we have to let the past be and come together and work for the development.
Are you on good terms with
extremely
your predecessor?
good terms? I've wished him today on all platforms. I think our relationship is much more better today than it was before.
Was it a very fierce competition?
It was the fiercest competition in the Western region.
Really?
Of course, he's been a minister, a deputy minister, a minister of state, sitting in economic management team.
So unseating him wasn't a small task.
Not at all. You need to really win the confidence of the people too, and the shock alone could let you have a whole lot of time before.
Did he call you to congratulate you, or he's not done that?
Oh, he did. He did call to congratulate you. He's been a very good person. Post it over time, we've related much more better. Fantastic. I believe if we should go into any contest today, the message of the person who sent it, Lucy, might be different.
Exactly. All right. So coming in there, Akwesi also says that most of the big names like Mesa, Mrikuduka, Dr. Hamid, they all lost their seats. How is it that he was able to sail through? What caused their defeat? Bolare, can you ask him? What happened? It was like a tsunami in the Western region. Big names falling.
Yeah, and if you take the metropolis, since 1996, MPP has always won the parliamentary seat and the presidential. So it was very difficult to even anticipate that NDC could win Sekindi seat, for example.
Yes.
They could win Iskado Ketan. They could win Kwesiminti.
So interestingly, Western region MPP is
only two out of 17.
Seats. You and Honorable Kobi Ochoridako.
That is correct.
Wow.
Yeah. So it tells you a lot had gone wrong. The people of Western region were unhappy with our road, particular the metropolis. The business was on the market circle, which sat in Takoradi, and our road connectivity. But you can't take it away from our interpersonal relationship with the people. The people always look up to their leaders in terms of how we engage, how listening are we, how do we respond to their concerns, how often do they see us on the ground to even interact with us. I think when you are in power and you take up extra responsibilities, at times it becomes a challenge to always be on the ground with your people. So we need to educate our people to understand that the role of an MP plus a minister makes it difficult, but then we are there to also meet their needs, and we should be able to build other systems that will allow us to interact with them. When at times they will tell you, even the people who are around, even as I sit here, all my doors open. You can come to my house anytime. I use only one phone. You can call me. They will call you, and once if you're unable to pick, or twice they tell you, "My friend MPA on fire." Okay. And that can be a huge issue. Someone would. I just had a call or a voice note to me that someone wanted to see me, came to my house, and then they said MP is not there, but she believed the MP was there. But it can never happen that I'll be there because I leave my cars in Takoradi. You can come and see my cars home, but I'm not there because I'm traveling by air.
How do you guys manage that? I mean, as members of parliament, and people are coming to you sometimes for donations, yes, for funerals, for school fees, for daily upkeep. How are you able to do that? Where do you get the money from? And if before even that, how much are you paid as an MP?
Bola, it's not good.
It's not.
It's not good. I learned it's better today than yesterday.
Oh, really?
But
so now currently, you earn like what, 50,000 Ghana cedis?
Oh, you can't get that, Bola.
You can't as an MP.
You can't get that.
50,000.
You can't get that.
30,000.
Bola, you let me because I would have said it without fear.
Say it,
but no,
because you're a public officer.
My salary is conterminous with all my MPs. Maybe some MP doesn't want his people to know his salary.
Yeah, so, but is it above 20,000? No, I just want to put it in the bracket.
You want to do the range?
Yes, the range.
So
or between 10 and 20.
Range 2 to 3.
Serious?
Yes. Range.
So why are you all rushing to parliament? What's in there? Is it really truly service
So the motivation is no money. Like for myself.
Yeah. Okay. Other than that, you wouldn't have.
I'm living GRE where I would have taken 3 times or 4 what I'm giving away. The satisfaction is in leading a course of change. Okay. I have just gone into my constituency, supported the education director to do the first teachers awards. I have thought
personally, not from the common.
No. All the donation I give them from myself. Wow. Give them TV, give them a fridge, give them a gas cooker.
Honorable, isn't that dangerous then? Because the expectations are a lot. The pressure on you, clearly, you have to do a lot. And it can lead one to be corrupt, because then there are other avenues you also want to explore. There are other areas you want to consider, because the pressure on you are paying school fees, you are attending funerals, outdoorings, Thanksgiving, and you have to pay.
Yeah, so I believe, and that is why it took me a while to come into Parliament. My motive, I had done politics all my life. I had been student leader at the university as an SRC president. I've been a president of the KNUST Graduate Students Association, which is GRASAC.
Okay.
At the law school, I was the president of the Ghana School of Law.
President all through.
Yeah. Today
you want to be president of the nation one day.
we don't know what the Lord has for us. Today we are celebrating our 10th anniversary after being called to the bar. And so and from there I had to do 22 years of public service. Done law, I've consulted a lot. I still do both law and tax consultancy. When you have that and you create good relationships, you have these support. So, for example, without shy, the things I got and donated for the Teachers Award, I took them from my good friend from Electroland.
From Electroland?
No.
Yes.
So no, I give you a shout out for the items he gave me.
We will give him an invoice.
Yeah, Electroland.
No, thank you. Yes, Electroland. For Samsung.
Samsung. And NASCO.
So NASCO.
He donated it to me.
Wow.
And then I gave it to the.
Fantastic. We'll be going for a short break, but before that, messages in team. Obeng Joshua says, loving the show. Tune in my car. More fire, Bola. I love my MP right there. And William Brame says, hi, Honorable Bola. That's a great conversation. Al Faida says that, please, MP, come and do our road for us at Banchiasi. Yes, is it in your constituency?
Yes, Banchiasi. Okay.
So that's from Al Faida. Stephen Ayen says that, Honorable, please, Bola, let him tell us the truth. He wants to hide the truth on the security slot. They all have it. Well, really? Okay. Good evening, Ayiko. NDC is the future. I wish he can defect and join NDC and win it on our ticket. That's from Paul Ameno Chochi. Interesting. So some of the people out there, they want you to switch camps and come to the NDC, but I know that is not possible. It's not something that you are considering. But we're going for a break. When we come back, Honorable Isaac Boamah, we'll look at growing up, beyond the titles, your childhood, and all of that. And whether it has always been your dream to become a lawyer and a politician. We'll be right back.
All right. Bullets. Hitman.
The winning season is back, but this time I am collecting the wins like jollof at a wedding. The luckiest season 3 is here. Your chance to flip your luck, or maybe your bank account too.
2 easy ways to join. Dial *712#. Hit 1 to buy for you, or 2 to gift a friend. Feeling lucky? Pick 1 for a random number, or hit 2 to choose your own. Pay with mobile money. Done. You're in.
Or go to theluckiestafrica.com, click community tickets, choose your number, or let the system do so for you. You can buy a ticket for your boo or your favorite barber. Pay with Momo or card if you're abroad.
1 ticket could turn your 1 Ghana cedi into 500 times more. And the whole community could win 10 times over.
Dial *712# or log on.
Let's get lucky together, because luck is everywhere.
If whiskey could talk, Johnny Walker Black Label would sing. With notes that only come 12 years in a barrel. Sweet, smooth toffee, rich fruit, and a touch of smoke. Tastes as good as it sounds.
Drink responsibly. Not for sale to persons under 18 years of age. Not recommended for pregnant women. This advert is FDA approved.
Right, so welcome back. With time reading some 3 minutes after 8. My name is Bolare, and this is Starr Chat on Starr 103.5 FM. So, Honorable Isaac Boamah-Nyarko, welcome back.
Thank you very much.
And yes, loads of messages here. I just want to read out this. Right here, you can also send in your messages on 055-288-0216 or 053-518-3317. And this one says, fantastic and knowledgeable MPP. You have a good MP right there. Honorable Boamah, I salute you. Okay, so that is coming from Stephen. Stephen, thanks so much. We got your message. And Bola, ask him, with the road completion, is he sure by 2028 they will be done? So Messi wants to know that from you.
Which of
the completion of the Takoradi Road, with the completion of the road.
We owe it to the people of Takoradi to ensure it is done. As I said, at the finance committee level, when we are approving the big push, I indicated to the Minister for Roads it was already captured, and I told him that road has to be done. And we are one as a people, both the NDC MPs and us as MPP MPs. We are united in pushing government to complete it. And for the people of Takoradi, I'm sure even before 2028, from the big push analysis, if monies are released, I'm sure in 2 years, latest by 2027, we should get that road completed.
Okay, latest by 2027. All right then. And this one is also coming in from Nana Kwame. Nana Kwame says that I want to know from my honorable MP, what is his take on the DSTV saga?
DSTV, I think government, particularly from the Minister of Communication, didn't do us a good service. I believe that he should have sat in his space as the minister with overall responsibility and allowed the agencies, whether NCA and the rest, to engage multi-choice. At the end of the day, the promise was for us to have a reduction in price and not an upgrade in service. And even from the DSTV release, this benefit is only ending 31st of December 2025. And so
but it's a reduction of a sort. Are you not happy? Won't you congratulate the minister for at least engaging?
Is it permanent?
And getting? Well, they said it's subject to review, and that will be done in December. So it might be that it might be reviewed.
The concern of Ghanaians, which was why we all agreed with him, added them, that the cost of DSTV in Ghana is comparatively higher than other countries. DSTV owed to explain to us why our charges are high compared to other countries. And we have not gotten enough explanation to that.
Yeah, but don't hold him brief for the minister. He says that if, for instance, you were on Access, or was it Compact, and moving to Compact Plus, you are still going to pay what you pay for Compact, but enjoy a lot more channels. Like you are watching Compact Plus.
We don't want promotions. We want.
But you are getting more for paying less. Is that not a good one?
If it is permanent, then you are telling me now that the price of A is now done.
Okay.
So if premium was 800, but I pay 500 for Compact Plus, and I can benefit premium, and it is permanent, then it means that premium has come down to 500.
But maybe in December they can come back. It's a review, so they can come back and say we will maintain it till the next year or two. Shouldn't we be okay with this?
So every Ghanaian wants to have specificity, determinable price for its services.
Correct.
And so now, as I pay my DSTV, I pay quarterly. So I should know that the price of my Compact Plus, I do Compact Plus.
Okay.
So my price now is 350, not 500.
Right.
And that for me would have been a reduction. Why would I be paying Compact Plus and want to give me premium? If I love premium, I would have paid for premium. I'm not paying premium.
From yesterday, you've been enjoying premium service, although you have Compact Plus.
No, I don't need it, because if I wanted premium, I would pay premium.
You don't need it, but they've given it to you and you're not paying.
So it means it is not my benefit. Yes, it's not my benefit. People go for family because that is what they want. So if family should come down, give me family service of 70 cedis or 100 cedis, and forget about upgrade, because if I want to upgrade, I will look for my money and upgrade. So the minister should ensure that there is clarity in terms of price fixing. If the price is to be reduced even by 10%, Ghanaians will be okay to say there has been a reduction of 10%, but in the interim, we are going to give you some promotional packages, and the promotional packages are pay this.
So if you should come back in December and says, well, as it is, you are paying for Compact Plus but enjoying premium, and not in perpetuity, but at least there's no timeline to it, you'll be happy with that announcement.
No businessman will say that.
Will reject that.
They'll reject it. Nobody will. No businessman will tell you, "I'm giving you this in perpetuity."
Certainly not.
They are using the 3 months to cool down tempers.
Oh, that's what you think.
Yes, they are using it to cool. But we should be straight to the fact. If their charge is legitimate, tell the good people of Ghana that per the analysis that has been done, this is what we are due to pay. And so take it.
But it's a reduction of a sort, Honorable, because if family package, which used to be 190, you are now paying 99 cedis, you still pay that and you enjoy family package, shouldn't that be okay with us?
So I'm saying,
yeah, or because if
it is permanent, then it means the price has reduced.
Okay.
But once you have not given me permanency, it means you are playing with my mind.
So you see it as a promotion.
They said in their own statement that it's only a promotion.
They've come back to say we should ignore the frequently asked questions and it was a mistake posting. But the review is there for December though.
Please, we don't need political persuasion.
You think they are being persuaded?
You know, anytime they release something which is contrary to what the minister intended, now the minister wants good face. So anytime there's a contradiction with the statement, you think multi-choice don't read before they send out their communique? Everything they put there, they are international companies. And as a lawyer, international companies know why they choose their words. So when you read, you don't read it as FAQ. You read it as a legal binding document that they are putting out there. And so if they tell you it's promotion, they chose their words carefully so that tomorrow nobody will come back and twist their words. But anytime they put up those things, it runs contrary to the information that we receive from the minister. And so they are forced to massage the information because Ghanaians, I think the minister
from yesterday, you've moved from Compact Plus to Premium. You are enjoying it though.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
No, you don't need it.
I don't need it.
Yeah, see, you didn't ask for more channels.
Yes, no. If I want premium, I'll do premium. Tell me compact now, or compact now is 300,
and that's what I'm okay. You want. You're okay.
Don't tell me I should pay 350. You give me 500 service for 3 months.
Anyway, we'll come back. This one says, "Greetings, Honorable Isaac Boamah-Nyarko on Starr FM, listening all the way in Spain. And I'm wishing him continued success in sharing his insights." Okay. And also from Molly Gate Mode in Effia. She says hi to you from Molly Gate Mode. Okay. Well, thank you. So let's get to meet you. You grew up in your constituency. Were you born there?
Yes, I was born in Takrady.
In Takrady. Oh, yes. So you're a Tadi boy.
Yeah. At the time, me fighting you pure. Fighting born. Now, at the time we were born in Takrady, we didn't have constituencies like Effia or Kwesimintim, or it was Takrady.
It was Takrady.
So traditional Takrady constituency included Effia, Kwesimintim, and parts of Eskado Ketan. So we are Takrady and Sekendi.
Okay.
As the two main constituencies. Okay. So I was born in Takrady near the police station, behind where we now have the SNET building. The SNET building was a waterlogged area, and behind it were quarters.
Okay.
My mom was a nurse at Takrady Hospital, and so the quarters were partly for staff of those places, and so that
they lived in the quarters just
behind
okay.
Currently the SNET,
okay.
the SNET flat, and that was where I was born.
All right.
I went to Naval Base. That time we called it Nav West. Yeah, so I went to Nav West School. We were in the premises of the Naval Command.
Oh, okay.
Near Ghana Port and Harbour. So when you are going to Harbour View, the naval base there.
That's right.
That was when
that's
Harbour
a beautiful
started.
view. Yeah.
So we will leave class and go to Harbour View and go and see the ship. When you hear that ship has come,
wow.
Then you go out there and then go in. So I did Nav West up to class 4.
Okay.
And then in class 4, they were changing the old system to
GHS.
That was when GHS was being introduced.
It was then GSS.
GSS.
That's right.
And then I had a big sister, Margaret, who is 2 years older than me. So she was in class 6. So they were already due to go and do common entrance.
Correct. Yes.
And then we had a cousin in between who was in class 5 called Letitia. And Letitia's parents wanted her to also go and write. But myself and Letitia were being taught privately by the same teacher. And I was doing class 5 work. So once Letitia was asked by her parents to go and write, the teacher said, if Letitia will go and write there, then let her also go and try.
Right.
And so that was what led me to go and write the common entrance.
So you wrote the common entrance when you were in class 4?
At age 9.
Incredible. Because many people, 2 years. Yes. I mean, I wrote it when I was at age 11. That's the right age to. So at 9. So you entered secondary school at age 9. 10.
Yes, I went secondary at 10.
You better be one of the youngest. Yes,
I was. So 10 years.
During your year, that you entered in 89.
Yes.
Right.
So 10 years, and then 11 caught me there in Form 1. So I left Form 5 at age 15.
Interesting.
Yes. And then
when many of your mates, 70,
yes, 90. When you are grown, the old people, they were around 90.
So you went to Adisado College?
I did actually Form 1 in Tadisco.
Oh, Tadisco.
Because my dad wanted me to do Infansipim. And Infansipim headmaster had some challenge then.
Okay.
And so they asked me to come the next year. My dad wasn't happy with
Starr
it and decided to move me to Adisado College. So Form 2.
You started off at Adisado College.
Yeah.
Play up Santa Claus. You know your anthem.
Up Santa Claus, stand up to. You want me to do
Yes, go ahead. We want to hear that beautiful.
Those who have gilded the school with their fame. Alma Mater, a blessing upon us, makes us remember the strength of their name. Others have labored and we share their glory, as to do exploit and add to their gain. Those who come after will take up our story, may be worthy of singing again. Play up, Santa Claus, yes, so me do play.
So what's the meaning of that so me do there?
I don't know.
I love your anthem at this school.
We all met the so me do.
Wow. Yeah. At Adisado College, which house were you in?
Galamsey house.
Wow. Is it the best house?
Galamsey was more like, we were at the Siberia. So we have the upper school and we have the Katanga. So Galamsey was at the Katanga.
Okay.
And it was the last hall to the bush. So all the bad people come to Galamsey.
Okay.
So once you leave Galamsey,
by inference, you were a bad guy.
No, I was so young and unassuming, but I learned bad stuff.
Oh, bad stuff, eh? When you were there, you used to break bounds, or you didn't do that?
Oh, small.
Oh no, but you were stubborn.
Small,
tiny, and
you
stubborn.
know, in Adisco, the moment you say you come from Takra, they know you are bad, because our predecessors didn't leave good name for us.
Oh wow!
So it was interesting. A lot of stuff.
You had a nickname back then in school?
They gave me one, but I rejected it over time, so it is not very popular.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one?
I don't think I can say.
You don't want to disclose?
No.
But somebody will send a message and disclose that. No problem.
Only one friend of mine who know Timothy Anyidu. And please, Timo, wherever you are, I beg you.
Timothy with the Lands Commission. Oh, really? That's your man.
Yeah, Timo, I beg you. Don't drop this name here. I beg you.
I can send Timo a message now and I'll get a nickname.
I beg you, Bola,
no
later.
problem. So how's Adisado College like, back then? So
I say what I am today, I lay it squarely on the firm foundation we built in Adisado. Adisado taught us to love one another.
Correct.
So I had come from Takoradi. People had come from Accra. others from any part of the world. But the moment you come to Addis Ababa College, there was no identification, rich or poor. We all came in together, we all lived together, we all ate together. And even parents who came to visit their children, rich parents, will come and cook for all the friends.
Parents used to do that back then. Okay.
We had one colleague, Joseph Akayensu. He's in London now. And those days they had very strong parents, you know.
Okay.
And the mother will come, and she will come with omutuo, jollof, banku.
The good old days.
Oh, she will cook, and about 50, 80 people can eat.
At the school?
Oh, yes. So in the house.
Interesting times. Wow.
You know, and so every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you are waiting for Joseph's parents to come. So it taught us how to love one another.
Correct.
Addis Ababa taught me how to be disciplined in terms of achieving your goals, because there was real competition when it comes to academics.
Okay.
Once we have an examination to write, everybody wanted to be the best. Right. And you want to compete amongst yourself and see who scored the highest, who did that. So it's built in me that competitiveness.
That's right.
That when
do you go back to Addis Ababa College? When was the last time you visited the school?
Oh, that's on my way to Takoradi.
Oh, so you do quite often.
Every time I even had to go and identify my bed. Wow. Anytime I go to the school, any child that sleeps on my bed, I give him money.
I love that. And that's what we should encourage, you know, for going back to our schools, to our dormitories, to even help the younger ones and mentor them.
Exactly.
I like the approach. Whoever is sleeping on your bed is in your house.
Yes,
wow.
we support them, make sure that they also grew in the expectation that they can become.
I want to see a speech day or maybe a symposium where we'll have Honorable Boamah go back and speak to the students, because with what you've achieved and all of that, I believe in empowerment. I believe in impact. And I think that we should all do that. Go back to our various schools and do that for them.
It's very important. It's very important for us to give back to our alma mater. We have to encourage, you know, because at times when you go to the school and they see you, more like when we were there,
right?
You see old students come, they say P Square.
That's right.
From London, and you are like, really, has this man gone to London?
Wow.
But today we have so many of our students or colleagues also from London. And you go back to the school and the children see a big difference, and they think it is not possible. You know, our last speech day, Godfrey Damim, AG, is my mate.
Right.
You know, and we went back. And
I think we have a call on the line. People are joining us now. Hello, good evening. Oh, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine, sir.
My name is Bolare. You're live on Starr FM. Is that the big man at the Lands Commission in charge of Greater Accra? Is that Tim Anyido? How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you, sir.
You're live on radio, and your good friend is right here, listening to you, and is grinning from ear to ear. Isaac Boamah-Nyarko. What can you tell us about Isaac?
That's a friend and a mate from school. We go way back as friends, colleagues, and he's a good man. We've been friends for many years.
He says you know of his nickname. Can you tell us, before I even ask you a question, what was the nickname, Timo?
What was the...
Yes, that one.
What was his nickname?
His nickname back at school. He says you are the only person who will be able to tell us.
I remember Boamah-Nyarko.
He said?
Sometimes we call each other some Waskolo.
What's the name again?
Waskolo.
Wax what? I'm trying to get. Okay, so help us.
Waskolo.
Waskolo. So you should see Honorable Waskolo here. But Timo, as we celebrate him on Star Chat, what is that one thing that you want to tell us about Isaac Boamah-Nyarko, Honorable? And then also your word of advice for him. He's a young MP, first timer, but doing great. What is that you want to tell him?
Well, we wish him all the best. he's a person that has a lot of tenacity. He has good heart for people, and he's a transcendent politics. That has all his friends and all the people of his constituency, and I wish him all the best. I know that he's best in you that he can. He should remember the purpose of this that we went to, but the faith of the truth.
Fantastic. That's right. A fantastic man he is. So one thing that you don't like about Timo, what is that? Before you go.
Oh, he's so blunt sometimes you can't fight him.
He's so blunt sometimes, eh? It gets annoying. But Timo, thank you, and also to you for all the good work that you are doing for Mother Ghana. We celebrate you as well. Thank you, Timo.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic. So, Waskolo.
Oh, Charlie. So you like my constituency, start calling me.
Yeah, in your constituency, when we can. In fact, I want to visit you soon in Takrade, Waskolo. Do you have a good hotel in your constituency? No, your constituency.
Oh, we have some good hotels, but they are all 1-star.
They are all 1-star.
Yes. We are now trying to see if we can bring 2 or 3 stars.
No problem. But still in Takrade, so it's fine. You know, we're coming back with Tardy Fest, and we want you to be one of our ambassadors this year for Tardy Fest. I hope you know of it.
I know of it.
Fantastic.
We are gladly waiting for you to come.
You are gladly waiting for us.
We'll partner you and make it big.
Oh, isn't that great? Yeah. Wonderful. And I hear you have some very good women, hardworking women in Effia Constituency in Takrade.
That is so.
That is so. Are you married?
I am.
Because somebody just sent in a message. Let me just check this one. Okay, so it's from Kate. Kate says that I'm watching you live in the UK. Can you find out from him if he's married? He's charming and handsome. Are you married?
Yes, but I'm married to Harriet.
Oh, okay.
Boamah-Nyarko.
Mrs.
Yes.
So please, Kate, he's happily married.
That is so.
How did you meet her? On campus?
No, Harriet's story, it's a long one. So
summarize it for us.
Yes.
How did you guys meet?
Back then, when I finished secondary school, she was at Holy Child.
Oh, Holiko.
Yeah, she's a proud Hobson.
Okay.
And then when we finished secondary school, we went into this Krife business in Takrade. We established a fellowship called End Time.
Oh,
so
right.
I was part of the
End Time
Christian Youth Fellowship. Yes. And I also established a newspaper, Christian newspaper for secondary schools. One Kwabna Adoa Ado.
Okay.
So we wanted correspondents from secondary schools, and I met Harriet.
Harriet became a correspondent, but now she's more than a correspondent.
I'm telling you, my brother.
She's reporting from
everywhere. So that was how I met her.
What kind of husband are you? With all the things that you do, lawyer, politician, businessman, tax consultant, do you make time for family?
I do well to make time for my family. I have 4 beautiful girls.
4 girls?
Yes, so I couldn't get a boy.
Are you still trying or?
No, I can't go far.
Oh, you can't?
No, I can't.
Oh, I thought you try one more time.
No, Bola.
You're done.
Let me end at 4. So I try to have time for them, particularly as girls.
Okay.
We share a lot together, show them love.
Wow.
Speak to them about their future, what they want to be. I want to be a father that inspires my children to become whatever they can dream of. I let them understand that life does not consist of what your parents will give to you, but it consists of how well you are trained to build a future for yourself. And so they have to be disciplined, they have to be hardworking, they have to be mothers to their children that they will grow up to give birth to.
Isn't that lovely? So away from parliament and the courtroom, what do you do for fun?
I love football.
Oh, you love to play football?
And now I play tennis.
Oh, now you play tennis.
Social tennis. Social tennis, because I was growing too fat at some point in GRA, in the office of the Commissioner General. And so I had to start some exercise.
Okay.
Yeah, so now I do a lot of tennis.
Who is your biggest inspiration in life, Honorable?
Interestingly, my dad. I grew up to see a father who was all loving and all caring. He is always home. He's always providing. He's always looking out for the best.
Right.
So if you take coming from Takrade, making sure that all his children had the best of education, Margaret went to Wesley Girls, you had to learn to get there. I went to Adisada, or Julius went to Infantsipim. And
Great dad indeed.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he sacrificed a lot, and the little love that we show to our wives today
Right.
are what I saw from him.
That's right.
And also his love for church.
Is dad still around?
He's still around.
Oh,
He's in
fantastic.
Ifijase now. He's gone on
Wow.
a humble retirement.
Is it that
Enjoying
great? So,
life in
so Dad, we
Ifijase.
celebrate you in all of that. I want you to give one powerful message to your constituents. I know they're all listening to you loud and clear. Some joining us on Facebook and all of that. Live tonight on Star Chat. What do you want to tell your constituents in Effia?
So to my good people of Effia Constituency, I'm here to serve you. I'm here to give you my all to make sure that my dream of building an independent people of Effia who can work and get their future together, who can be so independent that nobody comes to them and say, you need to give me something before I can live. So my vision, my overall vision for them is to create a very independent society where everybody can take care of themselves and their family, and I will do my very best for them.
Isn't that great? Well said, well said. Before we get to the mystery questions, what's your favorite music? We want DJ Mono to actually get that one on standby for you.
I'm a Kenata guy.
Oh, Kofi Kenata.
Yeah.
Is he the best
constituent.
musician in Ghana?
Oh, for me, in
For his
ancient
genre.
history, yes, for his genre. I
Kofi
think-
Kenata.
Yes. His music speaks to life, and looking at him as a young talent, and the kind of messages that he has given through music, I compare him to the late Daddy Lumba.
Oh, you compared
Yeah,
I mean,
I see.
toe to toe. You feel that he's there at par with Lumba.
I think he
Kenata.
will leave with a huge legacy in terms of music. For
That's a big one.
Yes.
Endorsement for Kenata.
Yes, and so every song of his, no matter how he sings it, makes a meaning to me.
Which one is your favorite from Kenata? He pushed to the wall. I know you love all his songs, but which one will be your all-time favorite?
If you come alive.
Why did you get some broken hearts out of point?
Oh,
Honorable.
oh, not yet.
He says not yet. So let's have Effia Kuma love. Oh, you can sing the songs as well. That's right.
Baby, I'm a dream to me, son, which you mean, Kobiomo, Mepenina, Kanamenya, my own. I don't crawl for Pinta, say, most mamma don't crawl for Pinta, so. A chimpo was in body, I could do now, okay, say, he was in body.
Honorable, are you a part-time musician or something? You know what? So this one is coming from Dabanka. Dabanka says, great interview, Bolore. I just love the MP right there. You should put Kenata on your tardy first. It's Saturday. So Honorable will ensure that we will actually put Kenata on that one. But you're just great. So before we go, we have our mystery questions right then. Kindly, dip your hand into it and read out one for us before we move on to the other. So what's the question, please?
Mystery question.
Yes, sir.
What has politics taught you about yourself that the law
Never did. So what has politics taught you about yourself that the law never did?
Trust no one.
Trust no one. Politics has taught you to never trust anyone.
Yes.
No explanation. You leave it there. We'll move on to the next one. Yes.
So Sir John is a fear delegate, but that's just a small portion.
Trust no one. I love that. I think I have to do a T-shirt like that with the inscription, trust no one. Politics taught you that. Okay, so the next one will be what? Can you pick it up for us? Right.
What legacy would you want the people of Effia in Ghana to remember you for?
Yes, what would you want them to remember you for?
A part of the people who made Ghana a better place for the next generation.
Amazing. And the third one, we have 4 questions for you, mystery questions for you. The third one is?
Between Dr. Boamah-Nyarko, Kennedy Japan, Brian Champon, Kwabene Japan, and Professor Duchu, who best fits the NPP?
Yes, sir. Who will you vote for? One person.
Dr. Boamah-Nyarko.
Dr. Boamah-Nyarko, it is for you. Isaac Boamah says, come January 31, you want to see Dr. Boamah-Nyarko as your flag bearer.
That's correct.
That's correct. And the last one will be?
Who is your best performing minister under this government?
Under this government, who will you stick your neck out for? Who is your best performing minister? Your best performing minister, Honorable Boamah. Is that difficult for you to?
Yes. So.
Or there are a lot of them performing. You don't know which.
No. I'm struggling to find one. But I'll give it to John Jinapo.
John Jinapo, the energy minister.
Energy minister.
You
yes.
believe that he's?
At least the lights are on.
And you applaud the energy minister John Jinapo for that. He's done a yeoman's job
so far.
So his best performing minister under the NDC government is Honorable John Jinapo. Thank you very much flying in, just for this interview. What can we say? Thank you very much. Honorable Isaac Boamah, you are just something else, and we wish you the very best.
Thank you, Bola, for having me. I appreciate all your team for their support for this program, and
I've had a great time. It's been a fantastic one. One of the bright minds that we have in this country, and we wish you the very best. Like somebody just texted, says that I wish, and that's from Tracy, says that I wish one day you'll be the president of Ghana. He sounds open, very neutral, and insightful. Are you considering that? All things being equal, one day would Isaac Boamah-Nyarko run for presidency, God being good?
Yeah, it's all in a sense, but I think given the opportunity, we can all take up the leadership of this country and contribute significantly to the development of Ghana.
Isn't that great? Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your evening, sir.
Thank you.
Effia Kuma Love. You want to sing that one? Just take us home with that. This is 24th, right? 25th, actually. Kenyatta is something else. Okay. So thank you very much, Honorable. It's been great having you on the show. Enjoy the rest of your evening. So watch out. It's a precursor. Tardy first is confirmed. This year, December, all Storm Takrady live. God willing. So a big thank you once again to Starr Assurance. Thank you, Starr Assurance. It's 40 years. Thanks for making this happen as a proud sponsor. And also going out to Johnny Walker. Thank you. Star Chat is brought to you by Johnny Walker and Starr Assurance. We're live in Sekondi Takrady on Empire FM and also in Kumasi on Ultimate FM. To the team, I say thank you. My name is Bolare. Have a wonderful evening. We're out.